Hey there, amazing people. I'm thrilled to have you here today. Welcome to our channel, where today's focus is all about Jeetendra. Let's get started. Jeetendra, born Ravi Kapoor, 7 April 1942, is an Indian actor who is known for his work in Hindi cinema. He has worked in more than 200 films in a career spanning over 6 decades. Jeetendra began his acting career with Geet Gaya Patharon Ne 1964. He shot to stardom in 1967 with Farz, and achieved greater success in later years, being dubbed India's Jumping Jack for several of his on-screen roles in Hindi films. He consistently starred in several top-grossing Indian films from the late years to the years, such as Jeene Ki Raah, Khilona, Caravan, Udhar Ka Sindur, Dharam Veer, Swarg Narak, Jaani Dushman, Aasha, Meri Aawaz Suno, Farz Aur Kanoon, Himmatwala, Tohfa, Maqsad, Swarag Se Sunder, Khudgarz and Thanedaar, as well as some of his acclaimed performances include Boond, Moti, Huzoor, Dharti Kahe Pukar Ke, Humjoli, Parichay, Khushboo, Priyatama, Lok Parlok, Jyoti, Pyaasa Sawan and Sanjog. In the early years, he founded Balaji Motion Pictures, which emerged as one of the leading production houses in Hindi cinema. Our focus now turns to early life, an important aspect of our discussion. Jeetendra was born in a Punjabi family as Ravi Kapoor in Amritsar, Punjab, to Amarnath and Krishna Kapoor, whose business dealt with imitation jewellery supplied to film industry. He attended St. Sebastian's Girls High School in Mumbai with his friend Rajesh Khanna and then studied at Siddharth College in Mumbai. While supplying jewellery to Vishantaram, he was cast as Sandhya's character's double in the 1964 movie Jeet Gaya Patharon Ne, after which his career never turned back. With the foundation laid, let's embark on a journey into debut and breakthrough. Jeetendra began his career in 1964 playing the lead in Vishantaram's Jeet Gaya Patharon Ne alongside Rajshri. Despite heavy promotions and positive reviews, the film proved to be an unsuccessful venture domestically. After a brief period of absence from films, he established himself with Ravikant Naga's spy thriller Farce in 1967. A remake of Telugu film Gudachari 116 1966. It emerged a blockbuster at the box office and made Jeetendra a star. The music of Farce was one of the best-selling Hindi film albums of the years. Majority of its songs like Mast Bahan Komain Ashik, Baba Din Ye A Happy Birthday to You, both solos by Mohammed Rafi and Humtata Ashikain, a duet by Muksh and Lata Mangeshkar, remain popular till date. In 1968, he had 3 releases: Sharot, Aulad and Mere Huzoor. While Sharot and Aulad were critical and commercial failures, the lattermost, co-starring Rakumar and Mola Sinha, received positive response from reviewers and did decent business at the box office. In 1969, Jeetendra had 3 major commercial successes with L.V. Prasad's Jeene Ki Raah, T.R. Raman's Waris and Ravikant Naga's Jigri Dost. He began the years with Chanda Vora's Khilona, which also had Sanjeev Kumar and Mumtaz in the lead. The film emerged a huge hit, with all the 3 leads receiving praise for their respective performances. He delivered another super hit that year with T.R. Raman's Humjoli, which was a remake of blockbuster Tamil film Panakara Kudumbam 1964. In 1971, Jeetendra starred alongside Aasha Parekh in Naja Hussain's crime thriller Caravan. The film proved to be a super hit domestically and an all-time blockbuster in overseas markets, especially China, where it went on to become the highest-grossing foreign film, surpassing Raj Kapoor's Awara 1951. The soundtrack of Caravan, composed by R.D. Burman, was a huge chartbuster and one of the best-selling Hindi film albums of the years. Now, let's shift our focus to career slump and return to prominence and embark on an intellectual exploration of its various dimensions. Despite kicking off the new decade on a successful note, Jeetendra saw a bad phase from 1972 to 1973 as majority of his films, such as Ek Hasina Dudu in 1972, Shadi Bod 1972, Dharma 1972, Rupta Master in 1972, Onoki A 1973 and Jerichol 1973 all bombed at the box office. During this phase, he saw moderate successes in Behota Aisa 1972 and Jace Kotesa 1973 and received praise for his portrayal of a kind-hearted tuition teacher in Velsa's light-hearted drama Parichay 1972. The song Yusufa Hunyorun from Parichay was listed at in the Binaka Jeetmala annual list 1973 and is considered to be one of the most loved filmy songs of all time. In 1974, Jeetendra played the lead in LV Prasad's Bidaai co-starring Leena Chandavaka and Durga Kote. The film proved to be a blockbuster at the box office, thus ending his dry run and also emerging one of the top 5 highest-grossing films of that year. In 1975, he reunited with Gulzar for the romantic drama Khushboo. Based on Sarat Chandra Chatterjee's Bengali novel Pandit Mashay, it was well received by the masses as well as the critics. The following year, he delivered 3 more commercial successes with Suntan, Udhar Ka Sindur and Nagin, in which he played a small role. 1977 proved to be a big one for Jeetendra with many successes. He had an all-time blockbuster in Manmohan Desai's magnum opus Dharam Veer, also starring Dharmendra, Zenit Oman and Neeta Singh. In United Kingdom, the film had 23 shows in 5 cities. Driven by the success of Rafi's songs, the film took a record initial of £50,000 sterling in the UK, equivalent to Euromodef historical. In addition, the film sold 32 million tickets in the Soviet Union. The huge success of Dharam Veer was followed by a superhit in J. Om Prakash's third directional venture Apnapan. That same year, his final collaboration with Gulzar took place for another romance film Kinara opposite Hema Malini. The film is widely remembered for its heartwarming premise and the song Nam Gum Jaiga sung by Lata Mangeshkar and Bhupinder Singh. Jeetendra's good run continued in 1978 with a superhit in Dasari Narayana Rao's family drama film Swarg Narak, which was a remake of director's own Telugu film Swargam Narakam. He also had hits in Ram Maheshwari's Kalmayodi alongside Rokumar and Kelvin. Bapayas Dilawdi war co-starring Ashok Kumar. He concluded the decade on a high with one more blockbuster in Rajkumar Kohli's ensemble horror thriller Jaani Dushman and a hit in Anil Ganguly's drama film Khandan. He also appeared in T. Rama Rao's fantasy comedy Lok Parlok, which ended up as an average fare. With continuous flow of hits from 1974 to 1979, Jeetendra solidified his star status. Let's now venture into the realm of widespread success and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. Jeetendra reached his peak in the early years and enjoyed a strong innings throughout the decade. His first release of 1980 was J. Om Prakash's drama film Aasha, which went on to become a massive blockbuster and remains his biggest solo hit till date. Its soundtrack, composed by Laxmikant Spiral, dominated the musical charts and was one of the best-selling Hindi film albums of the decade. His next release was Ravi Chopra's big-budget action thriller The Burning Train, in which he co-starred alongside Dharmendra, Vinod Khanna, Hema Malini, Parveen Baby and Neeta Singh. The film did average business at the time of release, but received praise for its well-choreographed action sequences as well as performances of the cast and attained cult status in later years. After having fair runners in the form of Taka and Nishana, he concluded the year with 3 back-to-back huge hits in Jyoti Banjwala, Judoi and Mayang Barosijana. In 1981, Jeetendra starred in South the Rajendra Singh Babu's action crime film Meri Aawaz Suno, a remake of mega-hit Kannada film Antha. It ran into controversies due to its bold subject, but opened to excellent audience response and proved to be a huge blockbuster at the box office. The same year, he had a superhit in Ek Hai Bhool and couple of successes with films such as Waqt Ki Diwa, Shada, Jyoti, Shekhar and Pyaasa Sawan. With his last few films doing extremely well at ticket counters, Jeetendra decided to produce and star in H South. Royal's romantic drama Bidaai 1982 under his home banner Tirupati Films. The film, which also had Rishi Kapoor and Tina Munim in the lead, failed to live up to the expectations and proved to be a major box office flop with minimal recovery of the investment. After this unexpected debacle, Jeetendra made a solemn vow never to return into filmmaking again. Despite the disastrous response to Bidaai, his other releases that year performed well commercially. He delivered 2 super hits in Farz Aur Kanoon and Geo or Jeene, a hit film Samrat, followed by 5 more successful films, Chorni, Badal Kiya, Insan, Apna Bana Lo and Dharam Veer to go with the major grossers. 1983 proved to be one of the best years of Jeetendra's career with many successes. He first starred in Kelvin, Raghavendra Rao's action comedy film Himmatwala, a remake of the Telugu film Oruki Monigidu. It emerged a blockbuster with 2 songs, Nainen Mean Sapna and Taki O Taki topping the musical charts. The huge success of Himmatwala made Sridevi a big star and she formed a hit pair with Jeetendra. His other notable releases of the year were Arpan, Nishan, Jaani Dushman, Justice Chaudhary and Moti. While the latter 2 were hits, Arpan, Nishan and Jaani Dushman ended up as moderate commercial successes. In 1984, Jeetendra appeared in Tohfa, which was a remake of Sobhan Babu's Telugu super hit Divatha. Tohfa, like the original, opened to excellent response and emerged a blockbuster as well as the highest earner of 1984. This was followed by hits in Maqsad and Gayee the same year. 1985 also proved to be a big one for Jeetendra with 4 of his films emerging commercial successes. These were Hakikit, Balidawan, Paitol Bhairavi and Sanjog. The following year, he added 1 more blockbuster in his kitty with Kelvin, a Payer's family drama Swarag Se Sunder co-starring Mithun Chakraborty, Jayaprada and Padmini Kolhapur. He also worked with Dilip Kumar in Kelvin, Raghavendra Rao's action Adham Adhikari. Despite the presence of some of the biggest stars of the time, the film failed to live up to the expectations and ended up as an average fare. After the underperformance of Adham Adhikari, he reunited with T. Rama Rao for Dosti Dushmani alongside Rajinikanth and Rishi Kapoor, which emerged a box office hit. He also appeared in the successful films Gasanza, Sada Shagan and Locket and did a guest appearance in the super hit Yol the same year. In 1987, Jeetendra played the lead in Rach Roshan's directional debut Khudgarz. The film proved to be a super hit and established Roshan's career as a director. The same year, he delivered 2 more commercial successes with Sindur, in which he had a small role, and in Dharti Kahe Pukar. Following a string of critical and commercial failures for the next 2 years, in 1990, Jeetendra starred in Roj North, Sippy's action thriller alongside Jayaprada, Sanjay Dutt and Madhuri Dixit. The film, backed up with chartbuster music, went on to become a super hit venture at the box office. Apart from Thunder, his other commercially successful films that year included Sautan Ki Beati, Murapati Surf Rahe, Shishna, Agnikul and Amiri Garibi. Let's now turn our gaze towards its present, later career and explore the fascinating connections it has to offer. In the early years, Jeetendra's star power began to wane as his subsequent releases like Begana 1991, Rambhumi 1991, Satnan Command 1991, Erot Firna Aidi 1992, Richa Hota Isa 1992 and Insaf Ki Devi 1992 failed to do well commercially. In 1993, he starred alongside Amrita Singh and Divyabhati in Talat Janis Rang, which proved to be a box office hit and also his last major success as an actor. From 1994 to 2003, Jeetendra played supporting roles in many films, but only Judge Njim 1997 did well commercially, while rest of them sank without a trace. At the 48th Filmfare Awards, he received Lifetime Achievement Award. His last full-fledged Hindi film appearance was in Basitcom's romantic drama Ho Jota Hai Paya 2005. It received negative response from reviewers and flopped at the box office. Jeetendra then did a guest appearance in the song Diwani Diwani from Farah Khan's reincarnation drama Om Shanti Om 2007. In 2020, he made his digital debut with the romantic web series Barish, which had Salman Joshi and Aasha in the lead. As we enter this new chapter, let's navigate the complexities of personal life and unravel its multifaceted nature. Jeetendra had met his wife, Shobha, when she was only 14. She completed school, went to college, and was employed as an air hostess with British Airways. When Jeetendra was struggling between to establish himself as an actor, he was in a relationship with Shobha and she was his girlfriend until 1972. It was not until the release of Bidaai on 18 October 1974 that Jeetendra and Shobha decided to get married, which they did in a simple ceremony at Janki Kuta with only a few family members and friends present. In her authorized biography, Hemmalini claimed that they almost got married, but she backed out. Jeetendra and Shobha have 2 children from their marriage. Elder of them, daughter Ekta Kapoor, runs Balaji Telefilms, while their son Tussar Kapoor is also an actor. During an episode of the Kapil Sharma show, when Jeetendra and Ekta Kapoor were the guests, he related an incident from 1976 where he was supposed to go to Madras, now Chennai, by flight on Karva Chauth. His flight got delayed and he went back home so that Shobha could perform the necessary rituals. Shobha refused to let him go back to the airport. So Jeetendra called his makeup man and told him to come back home, and that they would leave the next day. Around night time he looked outside from his flat and saw a fireball hurtling toward the airport. Later, after a couple of hours, his phone rang incessantly with people calling to find out what happened. The flight that he was supposed to have taken had crashed and was Indian Airlines Flight 171. The spotlight now falls on awards and honors as we delve deeper into its details. 1998 Guest of Honor Award at the 18th Ujjwala Cinema Express Awards, 2002 Lifetime Achievement Award at the Zee Gold Bollywood Movie Awards in New York. 2003 Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Award, 2004 Legend of Indian Cinema Award at Atlantic City, United States. 2005 Screen Lifetime Achievement Award, 2008 Sansui Television Lifetime Achievement Award, 2012 Zee Cine Award for Lifetime Achievement, 2012 Lions Gold Awards, Most Evergreen Romantic Hero. The time has come to unravel the secrets behind legacy and gain a deeper understanding. Jeetendra is regarded as one of the greatest actors of Indian cinema. He is noted for his acting, style and dance. Owing to his energetic dancing style in Farz, he earned the sobriquet of Jumping Jack. One of the most successful actors of the Ers and Ers, Jeetendra appeared in Box Office India's top actors list 7 times from 1980 to 1986. In 2022, he was placed in Outlook India's 75 Best Bollywood Actors list. Share this video with your friends and spread the knowledge.